something interesting to possibly talk about today is, approaching businesses after the new year, what type of mindset to have, that sort of thing might be an interesting topic.
Yeah, so let's talk about approaching businesses after the new year. One of the things that comes up is we think, okay, everybody has told us, call me back after the first of the year, call me back after the holidays, call me in Q1 of next year, and what we end up doing is one of two things that are not skillful. First thing, we forget to call those people back and we don't do anything on it. The second thing that we do is we have this salesy approach after the new year. Hey, Dave, it's Matt Easton with Easton University. You had said for me to call you back after the new year. I'm doing just that. Give me a call when you have some time, right? And the people never call you back. Why do they not call you back? They've told 75 other sales reps to call them back after the first of the year, all right? So hopefully you've been NSO, next step obsessed, in your previous conversations, and you've said something like, hey, does it make sense for us to move forward on this? No, call me back after the first of the year. Got it. How about we do this? I will call you January 7th if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough? Sure. Then you can say as promised. Okay, hey Dave, it's Matt Easton with Easton University. As promised, it's January 7th. Circling back to see if it makes sense to sign that agreement. But if you're not in that position and you're just calling people after the first of the year, I want you to default to what's been working for all of us this whole time. Hey Dave, Matt Easton, Easton University was thinking about you guys. Hey, I've got an idea that I'd love to get your opinion on. Can you give me a call on my mobile, 720-660-3202? You have to separate yourself from the 76 other sales reps that are going to be calling them and saying, hey, happy new year, hope everything's going great for you, cold enough for you, hope this new year's off to a great start, with a bunch of gobbledygook, silly little small talk that means nothing, and then, hey, I'd love if I could just get 5 minutes of your time to talk to you about the services, to talk to you about what we're offering, to talk to you about our new beginning of the year promotions. That's garbage. It sounds salesy. So I want you to just open that conversation with, if you set a next step, as promised, right? I'm calling to see if it makes sense to blank, get in front of your board, present to your partners, have you sign the agreement wherever it was that you left it, or if you haven't left it anywhere and you're just circling back with people after the new year, watch your language. Don't use the F word and don't use the C word. Don't say I'm just following up, and don't say I'm just checking in. Hey, was thinking about you. I've got an idea I'd love to get your opinion on. Can you give me a call on my mobile, 720-660-3202? Listen to my tonality, right? Professional, down to business, high level as far as my credibility. Hey Dave, Matt Easton, founder of Easton University. I've got an idea that I'd love to get your opinion on. Can you give me a buzz on my mobile, 720-660-3202? It's almost impossible for them to not call you back. Remember, the goal when we're making these calls in the new year is to get them to call us back and to start a conversation. The goal is not to sales pitch them on the phone. The goal is for sure not to leave a sales pitch in their voicemail. Hey, Dave, Matt Easton, people like us have seen people like you have seen a 7 times improvement in their sales with Easton University. Stop it with the sales pitches on the voicemail. Just let them know, I've got an idea, would love to get your opinion on it. Can you give me a call on my mobile? And give them your mobile. Make sense? Sales reps, managers, business owners, entrepreneurs, what I'm about to tell you, this is gonna hurt, but trust me, it will be well worth it. I want you to think back to that excitement you had when you first got started. Maybe it was your first day. You thought about all of the lives that you were gonna change with your amazing product, your business, your service, your solutions. And hey, let's be honest here, you were gonna make a lot of money in the process of helping people, helping businesses change their lives. But it didn't work out exactly that way, did it? If you're anything like me, if you're anything like most people in sales, you found it was just a little bit more difficult to close those deals than you thought, or maybe you're struggling right now. Now, I warned you, this is the part that's gonna hurt, but in order for this to work, you and I need to be honest with each other. I want you to think about all the reasons that you're not hitting your targets, all the reasons you're not making the sales that you had anticipated making. Is it the economy, your competition, your territory, your pricing? Maybe it's your manager, your product, your service, your solution. Here's the part that's gonna hurt. There's a 94% chance it is none of those, and it's time you face reality. The reason why you have to work so hard just to close a single deal has nothing to do with the economy, nothing to do with your competition, your territory, your manager, your product, your price, your service. The reason why it's so hard for you is you simply haven't learned a better sales process. But wait, you've had sales training from your company. Yeah, I did too. You've read some sales books. I read just about every single one of them. Or maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I was always born a salesperson. Nobody is born knowing how to sell more than they're born knowing how to speak Cantonese or fly an F-22 fighter jet. And by the way, the right sales process is a lot easier to learn than a language or flying an airplane, but you still have to learn it. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, and if you'll let me coach you, I can show you how to sell more than you've ever imagined without being pushy, without being manipulative, without following some super complex system where you spend more time trying to figure out what stage your deal is in than actually closing deals. If you will let me coach you, you will never, ever, ever, ever find yourself blaming the economy, your products, your price, your manager, your territory, your competition again, because you're going to be in total control of the sales process and the outcomes. I've devoted my life to unlocking the perfect sales process, and I want to coach you the same way I've helped thousands of other people in the exact same position that you are right now sell a reported $3.47 billion, yeah, that's billion with a B, over the last 12 months. I've been where you're at right now. I know how to help you. I can show you in just a matter of minutes what will take you years of trial and error to learn on your own. Now, if you've made it this far, but you're saying to yourself, it can't be that simple, just trying a new sales process alone will not get me to where I want to go. I know exactly what you're feeling. I said those exact same things, and I was wrong. Having the right sales process changed absolutely everything for me. So I want you to do me and yourself this favor and spend just a minute or two over at eastonuniversity.com checking out what we've built. Now, if you spend a couple minutes and you decide that our coaching can't help you, it can't help you change everything about your career, everything about your life, no harm, no foul. You can continue to do things the way you're doing them right now. But just imagine, what if you head over to eastonuniversity.com right now and it connects with you? What if it is that simple? Suddenly everything starts to make sense and everything changes for you. Your career, your income, your goals, your company. You start heading in the direction you always thought you could. Isn't it worth taking a couple minutes and seeing if that might be the case? Easton University is more than a platform. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you and I have met each other, and I look forward to seeing you over at eastonuniversity.com right now.